By tonight or tomorrow, we might finally discover whether alien life exists. This is no joke, and not enough people are talking about it. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and speaking of planets, have you guys been following this three-eye atlas situation? Because tonight, tomorrow, they're saying the 29th, 30th of October, scientists will finally be able to discover whether this moving interstellar object is intelligent or not. Just take a moment to process how serious this is. And even if they decide to tell us that it's not, I think it's important we all just be aware of what's happening. Now, let's go back. If you haven't been following, let me give you a quick recap and some real, smarter people than I commenting on this, and all of them agreeing this could be aliens. This all started back at an Atlas survey in I guess it's a telescope in Rio Hurtado in Chile on July 1st. The name originated from being the third interstellar object, 3I, and the name of the telescope survey, Atlas, that discovered it. At first, astronauts believed it was near-Earth asteroid, but after monitoring the trajectory and speed, it was determined it was interstellar. Now, I want to play some clips here that'll sort of break down a little bit more than I can.
Suppose we see a technological object from an alien civilization flying near Earth, 3I Atlas, bigger than Manhattan Island, twice as big as the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. Astronomers claim that this is a comet. The cometary tail. That's what distinguishes a comet. Guess what? There is no tail. But more importantly, there is glow in front of the object instead of behind it. Is 3I Atlas alien technology. It could be a mothership that releases mini probes. I don't know if there will be meaning to money if this object turns out to be technological after October 29th.
I don't know if there'll be meaning to money if this is determined. I want to go to the next. I have a second clip here. Sorry, I'm not in my studio, so some of my stuff isn't clicking as clearly. Here it is. I want to play another clip from this doctor. I think this is Dr. Avi Loeb, legit scientist. Here he goes.
Importantly, the interstellar space can deliver a rock of 20 kilometers at best once per 10,000 years. If you take all the rocky material, pack it into 20-kilometer rocks, once per 10,000 years, you can get one to cross the inner solar system at the speed of 3I Atlas. And we saw it after 1 decade of surveying the sky. So that was unusual. And then more dramatically, the trajectory of this object is exactly aligned with a plane in which the planets orbit the sun.
This is what's crazy to me. Again, you got to remember the planets are orbiting, right? And so the asteroid's coming in. What are the odds that it's not going to get hit by anything in the orbit?
Within 5 degrees. And, that coincidence is 1 in 500, okay, for it to lie exactly in the plane. It means that along its path, it can come very close to several planets. In fact, it comes very close to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. And it wouldn't be able to do that if it came at an angle. And moreover, it arrives closest to the sun when the Earth is on the opposite side of the sun. So we won't be able to observe it. And that's the best point to make a maneuver using the sun's gravity. Moreover, it came from a direction in the sky that is full of stars.
This is crazy. All these things connecting to it.
It's the direction of the center of the Milky Way galaxy. And so I was a co-author of a paper that said, is 3I Atlas alien technology? And of course, if it is alien technology, you can't do the calculation of the mass in rocks in interstellar space because this object is targeting the inner solar system.
If it is, he didn't say no.
And, it will pass closest to the sun on October 29th, 2025. I got a text message the other day from someone who said that he is trading options on the volatility of the market with an expiration date of October 29th. In order to make money, and I immediately thought, I don't know if there will be meaning to money if this object turns out to be technological after October 29th.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with my embolic there. What? Imagine though, consider that tonight or tomorrow, whether they decide to tell us the truth or not, we'd hope so. NASA could confirm, oh yeah, this thing just changed its path, which to our knowledge is impossible unless it's intelligent life. So yeah, imagine what that's going to do and change the world to potentially tomorrow. And even if, we are told it's not, it still makes me wonder. Now let's go to someone else. Here's the great Neil deGrasse Tyson sharing his thoughts. And listen, he does not say it's not aliens.
While my first thought is not that it's aliens, I promise you that is one of my thoughts, but it'll be last.
But it is one of his thoughts. Let's be clear. He just said, well, yeah, it is one of my thoughts.
On the list. It's easier for me to recognize that interstellar objects are fundamentally different from anything we've studied in the solar system before. So we have to derive a new understanding of what an object can be as it moves from one star system to the next. It's easier for me to think this is a new kind of object that requires way more study than we've given it thus far, than to say, aliens did it. Aliens. Based on my read of history, and I do a lot of reading of history, I have a certain resistance to swapping out God of the gaps and replacing it with alien of the gaps.
He explains it more in his video. You get urged to see it, but he's taking a more realistic approach. But notice, not denying it. Now, where things are getting more crazy is apparently there are images of the 3i Atlas, but this is the best we've gotten so far. And the reason we're now not getting those images is, if you can see it up top here, due to the lapse in federal government funding, NASA is not uploading anymore to this website. Convenient timing when literally the biggest scientific discovery could be happening, and now suddenly the shutdown's allowing them to hide the images. Now that's obviously prompted many to theorize, conspiracy theory, etc. And then Dr. Avi Loeb was asked the question, why is NASA covering this up? Could this be, a warning? And here's what he said.
Well, I'm still of the belief that if they are slow, it's not because of extraterrestrial intelligence, but because of terrestrial stupidity. And so we should just wait, in my opinion. Indeed, the NASA image from the high-rise camera on top of the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter should give us a pixel resolution of 30 kilometers, 3 times better than the previous best image from the Hubble telescope. So we should just wait for that. And the object would actually reach closest approach to the sun in just a week, on October 29th.
Right.
That's around the time of Halloween.
Today.
And
that's today. Now some are saying it could be tonight or as tomorrow morning, 30th as well.
we should see if it wears any customs, if it changes the direction, maneuvers. That would be the optimal time to do so. We can't observe it from Earth because it's hiding behind the sun, perhaps for a purpose. It could also...
Perhaps for a purpose, it's why it's hiding in the sun, so we can't see it as easily. Like, all these pieces come in together, and I'm sorry, it's like of all the years to where we could have aliens show up, it seems like we're getting to that point, does it not? Would that bring us together, tear us apart? What do you think in the comments? But this is wild. And again, not a lot of mainstream media has really taken this on yet.
Released some mini probes that would approach the planets, and I asked my Galileo research team to look for any unusual activity in the coming months.
Okay, let me stop you just because now I've got multiple questions.
We all got a million questions, but here's the deal. Here's the deal with what's happening so far, what we know. It is approaching. It is hiding behind the sun, but our satellite, NASA systems, etc., could be documenting this, and likely are, as more and more sort of images are being released when they're allowed to be. But they all agree it'll be closest to Earth on October 29th and the 30th, and they can track the comet's positioning via live tracking. And that's the point when it seems everybody agrees we'll have an actual more specific reason to believe this is intelligent life. That seems to bring everybody together, that this date is going to be the biggest point to know. Now, they're saying also it poses no danger to the planet. It's a safe distance away, but we'll be able to observe it. But that's the deal. Is it coming by to just check out and look from afar? Is it just somehow miraculously all the things align so it could be a perfect shot into our place? Neil deGrasse Tyson also talks about how theories are that there were many more planets than we currently have, and they all, over time, before we were here, failed or got kicked out of the orbit. Could this be one of those things returning? There's a lot of theories because we don't know. And as Neil deGrasse Tyson says, maybe we shouldn't just jump to assume it's aliens. This is all stuff we don't know. And space meteors from other galaxies might have other, things that make this what's happening. We just don't know it. All I know is this is wild. And I want to make sure you guys are updated because this is no joke. This is going to be today, tonight, tomorrow morning. This hypothesis will finally be tested. Now, to be fair, again, covering all the bases, I'm curious what you guys think in the comments. He also, brings up the fact that there have been other objects like this that have, come through and proved to not necessarily be aliens, including, it was this one, I was trying to find you, that they're calling this the Scout missile, the Oamaru. We did report on this one actually a while back. There have been other big sort of odd-sized meteors that have come through that, ultimately no one decided were aliens. But what do you think? Do you buy it? Do you believe, to quote Fox Mulder? Some are now saying this is going to help us because we'll actually, by getting the data from this object, we're going to learn a lot more than we ever have about what this object could be. And could it be a new type of comet or meteor or alien life, intelligent life? These are the questions that are being asked, and man, it is truly wild. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Do you want me to follow this? Would you like me to give you an update regardless? I will let you know. Also, this afternoon, part 3 of our interview with Sam Lutfi. I'm going to put a premiere up. It'll be probably around 4 today. It's a doozy. It's a really good one. I hope you'll join us, watch the other parts as well. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for all alerts, smash the like button as well, and leave your comments down below. Appreciate you guys so much. Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming your way here on Popcorn Planet. Oh, look, it's the old outro. I love it. You like that one better than my other one? Got to put, oh, look, I popped up. Click the videos. Bye, everybody.